can see flag after flag here on the streets of North Ogden. This is just one of the ways the community members are honoring the fallen soldier. Jenny says she has been invited several places since she has lost her husband. For months, we have seen people buzzing around on these electric scooters, so it's not surprising to hear that people are getting hurt. It is still a pre-evacuation, so these residents need to be ready to go at a moment's notice, but they are being let back in. We are off of 24th Street west of the exit, and I want to walk you through some severe weather that we are seeing out here. Now, this is the line of storms that we've been seeing. This is what the drivers are having to deal with right now. They have to stop here, wait for the traffic light that brings them down to one lane. It is bumpy out here for cars. The railroad tracks are sinking. You're going to start seeing these orange cones going up at 7 o'clock. The work actually starts on I-15 at 8 p.m. The grocery bags like this one, even the big garbage bags like this one, are not going to be allowed in the blue bins anymore. This is the kind of stuff that these police officers are trying to trek through to even get to these cans. With the exception of some small clutches about the size of your hand, you're going to have to use clear plastic bags like this one. When we arrived to this fire, it was pretty small, that smoke plume, but as you can see, it has just grown massively. The wind has picked up, and imagine seeing this all happening in your front yard.
I've seen a couple of fires, but I haven't seen anything looking quite that big.
Grabbing what they can from their retirement home they have spent the last 13 years in.
We built it from scratch. We retired 2 years before we retired, started building it. So
Nancy and Perry Boatwright take a few last moments to watch the Dollar Ridge fire from their porch.
I've got my fingers crossed.
Look how black, Perry. Is it burning close?
But quickly realize
it's frightening because you know the black is really dangerous and it's getting people's homes.
How dangerous this fire could be, and start deciding what they need to get out of their homes.
Start moving my vehicles out of here.
My husband keeps telling me that our house won't go because we gave the buffer, but you don't have control of Mother Nature.
I'm wondering if the wife wants to get her pictures and stuff out. I'm just figuring I guess I'll grab them and go. Getting too old for this. Lifetime.
Now, we are told by fire officials this fire is so volatile they haven't been able to get on the fire lines really today to try to even make any sort of containment. They have been very concerned because of the windy conditions, and as you can tell, the wind is not letting up at all today, so it is a very big concern. You can see the light behind me. That is 12th Street. The cars are going really fast. The kids here at Weber Innovation High School, they used to be able to use that light, but they can't now. Why? Because there is this big cement barrier blocking the road to access it.
It's so busy always.
Weber Innovation High School happens to be on a 50-mile-per-hour road.
Cars are coming out like every direction.
So for new student drivers like Lexi Nicolescu,
I'm such a bad driver, and I've like been in a couple accidents.
Having no lights in and out.
So I'm always so scared to turn left.
But it wasn't always this way.
They're using our kids as pawns.
For a while, students from Weber Innovation and Two Rivers had a safe access road in front of Intermountain Farmers Association, or IFA. Weber School District has been in a legal battle with IFA for a few years. Lane Findlay is with the district.
We made an offer based on what we felt was a reasonable amount based on the appraisal of the property.
That offer, around $300,000, but IFA countered with an offer triple that, and Findlay says negotiations fell through. The district took the fence out to give access, but IFA put up a barrier. A judge ordered it down, but yesterday it went back up.
Which now limits us.
Parents today handing out flyers for a peaceful protest.
Gentlemen, we just want them to reopen the IFA access. IFA is putting the safety of a child's life as less important than their money.
Ready to fight back against IFA.
It's not an opportunity for profit. It's getting kids to school safe.
I don't know why they put it up, actually.
Lexi hopeful the 9 blocks of controversial cement will be removed.
But it's easier if they would just take it down.
So she and all the other students can get back to their green light turns on busy 12th.
I feel a lot safer.
The parents say they will be holding their protest here in front of the IFA store this coming Monday at 2 p.m. For 2 News, I'm RaeAnn Christensen.
Ready, fence.
Well, Perry, I've always wanted a fence.
Every few days,
when I was younger, but it wasn't an option for females at that time.
in South Salt Lake, you'll find Anna Kennedy.
You get to beat the heck out of somebody. It's legal.
Using a centuries-old sport to help ease her wounds from the battlefield.
I've got a lot of metal in my body from being put back together.
Kennedy is a Navy veteran and one of many finding success in the primary care pain and opioid program at this Salt Lake VA hospital.
They're able to learn other strategies and techniques to kind of mitigate and alleviate their pain.
Dr. Amber Martinson is the director for the program and says 142 Americans die every day from unintentional opioid overdose.
So the goal isn't taking them off their opioids. The goal is just to improve their physical function in the presence of pain and to kind of expose them to alternatives.
This week, the VA became the first hospital to tell the public how many opioids it's prescribing to patients. The prescribing rate dropped 41% over the last 5 years.
Having this information public, I think, can kind of help better direct treatment.
With the help of those like Kennedy,
There's a lot more that still needs to be done because I'm just starting.
Utah is doing even better at 42%.
It's working, so that's what matters. Need a break.